Okay, so I've buffed all these and I think that they look really good on all of them. So now all we need to do is split the clocks, and people struggle with this, but it's really pretty easy. And I know a lot of the clock builders are going to hate me for showing you this, but all you need is an exhaust clamp. This one is a 104 to 112 millimeter clamp. That just goes over. Oh, this is a cutout I've done for when I do the speedo, so the speedo drive can, or the knob can go through there. Putting it on the rev counter. You want it really so it's clamping in the middle. Ratchet it up. It's nice and tight. And then quite simply put a screwdriver down and flick it. Like I say, this is an idiot's guide, and I'm sure the speedo rebuilders will be going, oh, you don't do it that way. Well, I do it this way and it works. And you'll see how quick it is. It really, really is a quick job. Just got to be a bit careful around these. And when you get down here, skip it, because we'll just spin it round. And all you're doing is using the flat of the screwdriver. I don't know if you can see that. But you're putting it onto the lip and pulling it back. You need a sharp screwdriver for this with a good edge. And you're just prising it against this. And just press down as you're doing it. And peel it back all the way around. And you're peeling this back till you hit this edge. So you know it's at 90 degrees. By putting the clamp on, you're not distorting the ring. The last thing you want is a distorted ring. Right, so now I'll just spin it round a bit further to get rid of this gap here and the gap where the cutout is. Spin it round. Just trying to find a happy place where we can get to all of it, but we can't. Putting it. And then carry on flicking it. I normally do it holding it at a slightly different angle, but I hope you can see what I'm doing. Just slowing me down a bit. But it's important to keep the pressure down. And if your screwdriver starts slipping, just turn it 180 degrees so you get the other edge to work with. Right, I've got to turn it round again. Obviously, if you didn't want to have to keep doing that, just buy 2 clamps. They're about £5 each. But I'm tight, so it's only 1 clamp for me. But it will save you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Okay, we're up to there. I'd say just be careful as you go around these studs. You have to get a slightly different angle on it. Turn it round because it's slipping. And that's that. Absolute doddle. So now we've got this peeled back all the way. What I'm going to do now is push the ring down. Sometimes this is moving quite easily. Sometimes they don't come down that easily, so I normally put them against a piece of wood so you're not cutting your fingers, and press it down. But this one's come off quite easily. Remove the ring, which you can now see is in a pretty good state and pretty round as well. What I normally do at this point, I get a pair of flat nose pliers, little pliers that I've got, and any bits that aren't quite true, I just go around and just straighten it, because as you grip it on the edge, that's pretty good. It flattens it out. Okay, then it's just a bit of pressure, he says, there you go, and it pulls off. Next thing to do, obviously this will be the same for the speed, I'm just showing you on this one. Next thing to do is remove the needle. 2 spoons, dead simple. Turn the needle upright, under the edge, finger on top, press down, it comes off. You've not damaged the needle. Put that away because we'll be sorting it out in a bit. And it's 2 spoons, nothing's damaged. I keep going on about JS screwdrivers, but here you need them because they're just a really good fit. So when you put these screws back in, which you can see, they're not all gnarly and nasty. That's the correct screwdriver, it doesn't come out. That goes in my little box. And these I will keep. I'll put them away carefully because at some stage I know I'll probably need to change an A speedo into a B speedo, so we've got original plates there with no damage on at all. So I'm just going to do the speedo next, exactly the same. Actually, why don't we do this as well? Let's do this is slightly harder, the temp gauge. As I say, same process, but this is a little bit fiddlier. In fact, a lot fiddlier. So put it on about halfway, so it's in the middle of the band, so it clamps up properly. Okay, this we haven't got anything to prise against. On the rev counter, we were putting the screwdriver in and we were pulling it back against this edge, so we had something to pry against. This we don't. So on this, slightly bigger screwdriver, and what we're going to do is we're going to, there's a slight raise there, so we're going to just put that in and turn, but this you have to press down on. And then I can't remember which screwdriver it is. There we go. Right. So I hope you can see that. If not, I'll just bring it up. But this is a twisting motion and not as quick. You have to go round about 2 millimeters at a time. But hopefully you can just see there, or here, how it's starting to peel back. But this one is quite a slow one. So it's literally 2 millimeters at a time. Put the clock on something soft like this cardboard so you can press down. So as you twist, you're holding the screwdriver down so you can start to peel back. Sorry, I have to put my finger there to hold it. Okay, we've got all this peeled back, and now this is a little bit, these are always harder to get off because of the way we've had to peel it back. So I'm just truing the edges up. And now if you can see, which you can't, I'm just using the wood to gently prise that ring back because it's bloody sharp. So gradually it's going back, and then roll it. Give it a good press. Starting to move, but be really careful. There's a little dig out there that Suzuki used for lining stuff up, which you can, I don't know if you can see it, you'll see it on your clocks. It's like a little recess. You can get your screwdriver in there gently and just flick it and then move it round to bring it out. Just gently until it frees up like that. And there we go. That's out. So I'll just do the speedo and I'll be back to you.